Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. You know what? I might be feeling a little bit sorry for Will Smith. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't. He's a jackass. But his wife, roommate, boyfriend, I'm not sure what's going on, but him and Jada, or Jada, I should say, is back in the news. She's been all over my feed. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And apparently, she's publicly castrating Will Smith again. I didn't know he had any balls left to be cut off. I thought she took care of that years ago, but I guess she didn't. She must have missed the spot, because she's back with some golf spikes on to stomp on Will Smith's nuts in front of the world one more time. And I'll put a link, some video clips. I don't know if she has a book coming out or what. I think she does. Something's going on, because she is just tearing this dude apart. They came out saying that they haven't been married since 2016. So I thought they were, when Chris Rock got slapped, I thought that was his woman, because he said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Now, why would you be calling someone your wife who hasn't been your wife, at least on paper, according to your lawyers that I'm sure you hired? You haven't been a couple since 2016. So why would you refer to her as your wife? And, all kinds of weird shit. Look at their kids. The kids are all fucked up. She said, one of the things she came out recently and said is that she took psychedelic drugs with her son. She's talking about Tupac proposed to her when she visited him in jail. I mean, Will Smith's crotch has to look like a Ken doll. No definition, nothing hanging, nothing protruding, just smooth. It's all gone. And then he's on stage talking about, Jada's been my best friend in my whole life. Talking about falling in love. I hope that when the day comes, and I hope it's a long, long time from now, but when Will Smith leaves this earth, I hope that somehow his therapist or his team of therapists are still alive and they spill the damn beans. Because this dude has to be a case study in what a weak man and an evil woman can do to his psyche. Because he allows it. He's a grown-up. He could say no. He could leave. And for years she's been doing this. We all know her Red Table show or whatever that eventually got canceled. Not in the new 2023 definition of canceling, but like actually the TV network or whoever is carrying it said, we don't want it anymore. Old-fashioned canceled. But on there, talking about her having an entanglement with her son's friend and just emasculating him. He's sitting there teary-eyed and shit, just sitting there taking it, not saying anything. So that's why I don't feel bad for him. What he did to Chris Rock was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. That was it. And to find out that wasn't even your wife, number one, you don't act like that for anybody. I did a video about this, the Chris Rock slap, like the day after it happened. And in that situation, you don't need to act like that. If you felt that he disrespected your wife, then you could have approached him at a later time, maybe gotten backstage. You were nominated for an Oscar. You couldn't get backstage to chop it up with Chris Rock during a commercial break, or catch him at an after party that you were at, dancing and shit after you slapped somebody on national TV. So I mentioned this when I did that video that, bro, you're wearing a tuxedo. You have to act accordingly. You can't act wife beater when you're wearing a tuxedo. You got to act tuxedo, right? Maybe pull out a monocle or something. But he's up there hitting people and talking all foul and shit Gave my wife's name. Right? So Jada Pinkett is back on the Smash Will's Balls tour. She's doing a great job. She's playing all the hits. And the fact that she keeps bringing up Tupac, that's also disrespectful. That's somebody who you were in love with years ago, before him. So why you keep bringing him up? That's like keeping pictures. See, kids, pictures, young people, pictures were these physical, tangible things, these pieces of photo paper that prove that you did or went where you said you went or did what you said you did. There was no photoshopping. You couldn't slim anything down or tan anything or whiten anything or darken anything. It was what it was. You might even have beady red eyes because they used a flash or some shit, or they had a shitty camera. It could be blurry. There's nothing you could do about it. It was just blurry. But that's like holding on to some pictures of you and your ex together. How would you feel if your current significant other, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever, they got a shoebox in the closet full of pictures of them and so from 10 years ago or whatever, however long you've been together, before you got together, their ex? Why would they be holding on to that? If they're holding on to those pictures, that means they're holding on to their memories, and they're not giving you their all, because you cannot do two things equally at the same time. Something will suffer. So why are you holding on to the Nike box full of fucking pictures? Why are you all color purple with the letters under the floorboards? Why are you holding on to that shit? So if you enjoyed to see Will Smith get emasculated repeatedly like I do, because he's allowing it, what an example to show your daughter of what to do to a man, and what an example to your son of how to be as a man. And if you're thinking to yourself, man, if I could just make more money, I would be a better parent, cancel that shit. Get that thought, throw that thought out of your brain into the trash can. You know why? Those people, the Smiths or the Pinkett Smiths, I bet he took her last name. The Smith Pinketts got all kinds of money, and they are completely fucked up top to bottom. So obviously money ain't gonna help. And I'm sure those kids wish for a normal life. Suburb, maybe. Mom and dad, or dad got a good job. Mom stays at home. Every time you walk in the house, it smells like a baked good. Stability, privacy, love, structure, discipline. You know, all the ingredients to bake a good human pie. Like I said, I'll put some links in the description box so you can see the destruction of this man's testicles and manhood in real time. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. Hit the Teespring link to get your merch. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.